2 months ago, Vietnam was just a destination on the map. We arrived with expectations, stereotypes, and a lot of curiosity. What followed was not simply a study trip or an internship. It became a journey of discovery. Through our experiences, our work with Vivo Journeys, and the people we met along the way, Vietnam slowly transformed from a foreign country into something much more personal. This is our story.
When I first arrived in Vietnam, I had an idealized image of what life here would be like. I expected everything to feel vibrant, welcoming, and really easy to adapt to. But after spending some time here, I realized that reality is always more complex than our expectations. There were moments where communication felt difficult and situations where things worked differently from what I used to. At first, I really interpreted those differences negatively. But over time, I understood that many of those misunderstandings came from the cultural differences rather than bad intentions. Living here taught me the importance of observing before judging, and Vietnam challenged my assumptions and pushed me to become more open-minded. What I appreciate most is how quickly this country is developing while still preserving its tradition and own identity. It's a balance that many countries struggle to achieve.
My first memory of Vietnam is the humidity. The moment I left the airport, it felt like I had walked into a wall of heat. I remember wondering if I could really stay here for 2 months. Then came the food. As someone who doesn't eat pork, discovering local cuisine was sometimes challenging. There were moments when I wasn't sure what I could eat and moments when I missed familiar foods from home. But those challenges forced me to adapt. I started trying new things, asking questions, and becoming more comfortable with uncertainty. Another challenge was simply learning how to move through the city. Crossing the streets seemed impossible at first. Now, it feels completely normal. Vietnam taught me that growth often begins when you leave your comfort zone. The things that once seemed intimidating eventually became part of my daily routine.
When we first arrived, everything felt unfamiliar. The weather, the language, the food, and even the rhythm of daily life. At first, we felt like outsiders, but the more time we spent here, the more comfortable we became. One of the most interesting discoveries was observing everyday life. Tourists often focus on monuments and attractions, and what fascinated us most were the ordinary moments, families eating together, people gathering in cafes, and vendors preparing food early in the morning. So the strong sense of community that exists in so many places. And those moments helped us understand Vietnam beyond the tourist perspective, and they showed us how culture exists in everyday routines, not just in museums or historical sites.
When I first arrived, everything felt different. Even the sky looked unfamiliar to me. At the beginning, I wasn't sure how I could adapt, but little by little, Vietnam started to feel familiar. One of the biggest lessons I learned was that friendships can overcome cultural and language barriers. Although people may seem reserved at first, once you get to know them, many are incredibly kind and welcoming. Some of my favorite memories aren't linked to famous places. They're linked to conversations, shared meals, and unexpected moments. Those experiences helped me see Vietnam not only as a country, but as a community of people with incredible stories and traditions. The beauty of Vietnam goes far beyond its landscapes.
Beyond cultural discovery, our experience in Vietnam was also professional. Through our work at Vivo Journeys, we gained a new understanding of tourism and destination marketing. We learned that tourism is not only about helping people travel, it's about creating connection between cultures. Working with Vivo Journeys allowed us to see the effort required to create meaningful travel experiences, from branding and communication to customer experience and social media. Every detail contributes to the way visitors perceive a destination. This experience helped us connect what we learn in the classroom with real-world business practice. To conclude, Vietnam taught me that culture is best understood through experience.
When we arrived, Vietnam was simply a destination. Today, it is a collection of memories, lessons, friendships, and experiences that will stay with us long after we leave. Thank you, Vietnam. Thank you, Vivo Journeys. And thank you to everyone who became part of our journey.